We have got a wild one for you guys this week, and it's the only one that triggered, so that's what I'm going to give to you. So, again, every week, every weekend, everyone over at StatsEdgeTrading.com, they get access to the watch list of every name that could potentially trigger this week going into trading. And back tested for 25 years, all the stuff you guys know about me. Every Monday I come on and I give one of those ideas to you guys. And this one, again, going to be a pretty wild one. So I'm going to try to get it out pretty quick after I make this video, just because it could be $1 million. It could be zero by the end of it. So let's just pop into it. No idea what these guys are, but we have an MNDR. And the idea behind this one is a strategy that I really, really like. But I just want to show you guys how crazy it is, so you manage your risk appropriately, right? Just make sure you're not risking too much. I'm certainly not your dad, so make sure you're watching yourself on this particular name. This one, if you zoom way out, is a garbage company, right? From $1,000 all the way to $1, right? It was never $1,000, it had to reverse split. So very, very kind of garbage name. But we're only going to be in it for a week, so we don't care. Could be the best name in the world, could be the worst. But the idea here is simply we're looking for something that's made a pretty absurd gain last week. And this one alone, from kind of low to high here, is up 253% rip last week. And then we're looking for a pullback to a predetermined level based off 25 years of data that if this stock hits this zone, there's a 55% chance it's higher than it was last week. And then, 45% chance it's lower. And on average, over the long run, we end up making money on this system. And again, you can go to StatsEdgeTrading.com. You can look at all the systems there. You can sign up for the free trading list. You can do all that there. But you can read more about the systems and what we're actually trying to do. So this one, gap down pretty significant today. It's down 23% as of recording this. And you can see that we had this purple line. This purple line is where everyone over at StatsEdge Trading got alerted, right? They get alerted in real time with the bot, and then on Sunday night they are sent over the whole list, right? So you can see here there's the alert as it kind of comes through Discord, 336, and then a 153 stop, and that's really what I wanted to highlight. We are splitting our account up very small into each individual trades because we could take up to 15 trades this week. We don't know how many it will be, but we could take up to 15 trades. So even with a wide stop loss, the amount of actual percentage of our account that we have to lose on this isn't too much, but it's still a wide stop loss, like 50% of the value of the company, right? So our stop loss goes way under these lows down here. I'm totally okay if people want to change or update that. For me personally, if I ever get uncomfortable with a trade, the solution becomes pretty simple, and I just size down, right? I just lower that particular size in that position until it's an area in which I'm comfortable at it. So we're looking for this little pullback to this large pullback to take place, and then hopefully we start to see some buyers around this 336 zone pretty quickly. You can see we are up on the trade right now. Still early in the day, still very early in the week. Exit rules, like I always talk about, just Mondays open. So we are just holding this thing until next week or until the stop loss is hit. Now, again, I think I've reiterated enough. This is a very wild one. So make sure you are understanding that this thing could get cut in half and you are okay with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with names like this where you're just saying, hey, I'm just going to trade this as if it's a call option and just put, be totally okay if the entire investment goes to zero because this company looks like it's on the trajectory to zero. But we don't care because our systems say that there's a slight statistical advantage to buying this and holding it for a week. So we will do that. Now, if you want more of this kind of stuff, come on over to StatsEdgeTrading.com. This one is probably the craziest one I've brought you guys. So I just wanted to put a whole bunch of caveats on making sure you were very careful with that. And again, trade safe. And until I talk to you guys next time, get away from the screens.